Yes, thanks, Jared. Here with Eagles coach Adam Simpson. Simo, strange day, but probably stranger circumstances right now. What do you know about what's coming up for AFL clubs?
Not a lot. It's bizarre, really. I mean, on the way in, I caught Gill's press conference, so I understood that the game was going to be put on hold for several weeks. So we had to tell the players because half of them knew. So we dealt with that pretty well. What happens from now? From what I can gather, I think we've got till Tuesday to finish the players off. They go on a remote program for 30 days and we get them back in and reassess then where everything's at. So in terms of what we need to do with staff and the players with remote programs, I've got to work that out pretty quickly. But yeah, that's what will happen the next couple of days.
What was it like coming to the ground today, knowing that the game is postponed for a certain period? Like, was that strange to deal with, and then the unknown for what's forward as well?
Yeah, it was. I was driving over the bridge to the game and I saw the Optus Stadium and I had a big smile on my face thinking, how good's this? Then I reminded myself that no one was going to be there. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned with the players, how they were feeling, and whether you build it up like this could be a grand final type of feeling, the last game for 2 or 3 months, or it's just a game. So we kept it pretty basic, and they looked a little flat in the warm-up and when I spoke to them, but they looked flat half the time I talked to them anyway. So they worked it out. We started well, and we got the job done.
Have you had time to, I guess, understand the gravity of the situation? I know we're all dealing with that, but in terms of being a leader of a football club in a big sport in our country, do you understand the gravity of what we're going through?
Oh, look, I think we're all dealing with it minute by minute. So a couple of phases, immediate family, what do you need to do with your kids and your wife and how you're going to live for the next period of time? There's your football club and who you represent, so your members and supporters. How do we put on a good show? How do we entertain them as much as we can? And then there's our players. What do we need to do then to keep them healthy? And lastly, it's our staff. It's really going to affect everyone across the nation, of course, across the world, really, with employment and income and what do we get when we come back. So all those things run through your mind. So you do your best, you try and lead from the front, and you have a bit of empathy.
I think a lot of people will be trying to do the same. Simo, thanks for your time.
Thanks.